In this video, I'm going to be doing a little tutorial on basically just how to set up Skript for your server if you want to learn Skript and stuff. This first part is mainly just going to be setting up a server. As you can see, I've searched up Minehut on Google. This is the server hosting we're going to be using. It's free. It's not the best. There probably are better ones out there, but this is what I used back in the day before I got a paid server. But to be fair, back in the day, Minehut was so much better. Now I think you can only have these servers up for like 4 hours with a free plan, which isn't that much. But if you're spending more than 4 hours a day coding, then you probably should do something better with your life. So anyway, search up Minehut, go on this link right here, and it should bring you up to this page. And then you're just going to go ahead and want to log in. And once you've logged in, you're going to see all these annoying adverts everywhere. But you're going to go ahead and click on this button called Create Server. Then you're going to type in your server name. Test server 82 because for some reason like you can't have the same server name as some rando. Then you're going to go down here and you're going to select 1.21.10. That's the version we're going to be using for this. And then you're going to click starter free, and then you're going to go ahead and create the server. And apparently test server 82 is already used, so we're just going to go ahead and spam some random numbers. But yeah, once the server is created, it should look like this. Now, this was the test one I did to make sure this would actually work. And then you're going to go ahead and want to click activate here. And then the server should be starting up. And there we go. It took like around a minute for it to start up. But this is what it should look like. Now, I haven't used one of these servers in a while, but I don't think any of this should matter. It's already 1.21.10. The main thing, see look here, 359 left. That's bad. But the main thing is you want to go over to File Manager. Then you want to go over to plugins here. And this is where you're going to be putting in the plugins we're about to go download. Once you've searched up Skript here, you're going to go ahead and click on this one from Spigot MC. Then you're going to go ahead and click download. Once that's downloaded, you're going to go ahead and drop it in at the plugins file, or I think you can upload a file here, but I just dropped it from my downloads from Google into here. Now mine does say like 3 in brackets because I downloaded it a bunch, but that honestly doesn't matter. As long as it says Skript 2.12.2, then that's the right version. And yeah, the servers are already up, but we actually need another plugin. Now, this is like an add-on plugin, but I genuinely think it is good to get this add-on plugin. You're going to go ahead and want to search up SKB or SKB plugin, and then it's going to be this one again on Spigot MC. Then you're also going to download this one. And this one actually brings you over to Modrimph because, you know, they don't like doing it on Spigot. But it's kind of the same thing. You're going to go game version 1.21.10, platform paper, and then download. And yet again, you're going to go ahead and want to drop the SKB file into the plugins folder. And once you have SKB and Skript here, you're going to go ahead and click restart and confirm. And then once the server has restarted and has, you know, been online again, you're obviously going to want to join the server. So load up Minecraft 1.21.10. And to find the IP of the server, just go over to here where it says your name and just click this copy thing, which will copy the IP. For me, it's test serwad.minehut.gg, so you're going to go ahead and copy that. Then simply when you go into Minecraft and add a server, you're just going to put this, then you're going to put a coding server or whatever you want to call it, and you're simply just going to go ahead and join the server. And Minehut will do this thing where it wants a custom texture back, and then it will take a second to transport you to the server. But you could just right click to continue, and that might send you there first. And then you're just going to go ahead and wait the 30 seconds it takes to actually join your server for some reason. I don't know, Minehut wants you to see this advertisement and be like, oh, yeah, I definitely am going to go to see this Nickelodeon film. I don't even know what it is. But anyway, you're going to go ahead and do right click to continue, or maybe not, I don't know. Okay, I just tried to join my server, but apparently it's down again. See, this is why Minehut's kind of mid, but if your server, if you joined your server then you know, good job. But if your server, for some reason, didn't let you join, like mine didn't, then I guess just try and turn it back on. There we go. My server has been turned back online, and hopefully we won't have any problems just kind of rejoining. Hopefully it should look something like this when you load in, and then hopefully in 10 seconds time I will be sent to my server, and it won't time out again, otherwise we're going to have bigger problems at hand. And hopefully this is sending me to my server. Oh. We are loading. Please don't send me into the lobby. And there we go. We are on our server. But obviously right now we are not operated. Nothing is really working. If we do /plugins, it should show right there. Skript is on and SKB. You're going to go back over to here. And then you're going to click on console. And then what you're going to do is simply ops or to die. And there we go, you are now an operator, and you can do whatever you want here, really. Poo7 crate, Poo7 survival. Now you've done one of the most annoying parts, and that is setting up this Minehut server. Now, you do only have 4 hours on this a day, but, you know, I think that should be plenty of enough time if you're just coding. Now, if you actually want to use the script in something, then you're probably going to have to get a paid server or find some other free alternative. But I'm simply showing you how to kind of code, so Minehut works fine for this. And to kind of end off this, like, episode 1 of the tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do a very quick code and basically just kind of set up scripts. So again, you're going to go over to here, then you're going to click File Manager, then you're going to go Plugins, then you're going to click Scripts, the folder rather than Script the jar, then in here in Scripts. And then what you're going to do is, first of all, you're going to delete these because I don't care about these. So, yeah, deleted. And then you're going to go here and click Create File. And you're going to go ahead and call this file something. We're going to call it test.sk. This can be anything. This is the name of your script. This is got to be .sk to show it's like a script file. So you're going to go ahead and create. And then when you click in it, this is where you're going to be writing your script. And I guess to kind of end off the tutorial, we're going to be writing something very basic. And I guess kind of the most basic thing you can do is write something when the script loads, or enables, disables. Loading and enabling, I think, kind of the same thing. So what you're going to type is on load. And all this is going to be is this is an event. Then you're going to go ahead and put 2 spaces here to kind of indicate that this is a new line after a colon. Basically, every time you see a colon, you need to indent your script an extra 2 spaces or 4 spaces, depending on what you use. I normally use 2 because I'm not doing 4 spaces every time. I'm just going to do 2. It's simpler. And all we're going to do is type broadcast. This basically just sends a message to everyone. You could do send to all players, but we're just doing broadcast. And then you're going to use speech marks, and you're going to go ahead and say, this script has been loaded, and then the other speech mark. And that is literally it for your first script. All that's going to do is when this loads, it's going to broadcast the script has been loaded. Then you're going to go ahead and come back over here. And you're going to do /sk or /script/sk reload. Then you're going to go ahead and reload test.sk. And it literally says right here, this script has been reloaded. It says successfully reloaded. And that means that everything has worked. And if you wanted this to, say, happen like a second after the script was loaded, you can do wait 1 second. And then I guess if you wanted to just spawn a zombie at everyone when the script loads, you can do spawn zombie at all players. And then come over here and reload. And boom, there's a zombie on you now. I mean, I don't have game sounds on, but there's a zombie, and it said the script has been reloaded, and it's also after this reloading message because there was a 1 second delay. And yeah, that is the very basics of how to get script in your server and how to use it. I hope you enjoyed this part 1. The next part, I'll probably do something on commands or something. I don't really know. But I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next part. Goodbye.